TikTok LARPing being in the military.
Epidemic. We got people out here LARPing their jobs, LARPing popular YouTubers, and now there is somebody LARPing being in the military. Not stolen valor. Actually believe that they are going to the military service and they are acting like this is their only choice in life.
So I have the Army physical next week, and the Army feels like my life calling. I have no backup plan. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to prison.
Yo, what's going on, guys? PieMat7 here.
We're back at it talking about TikTokers that LARP their entire existence around one singular thing.
We are talking about Aubrey Allen again, in which he basically abandoned his own child to save the world from exploding.
In 3 years, when I save the world, then I'll worry about holding my kid for the first time.
Now, at first, I thought that Aubrey deleted his account because, as he stated in one of his last videos, is that he would end his social media run after he gets into the military. Come to find out, he just blocked me.
Got him.
But I found his page again, and he has now been in a LARPing psychosis, in which he is quite literally live action role-playing him being in the military and knowing how military service works.
Toxic trait is that I truly believe that if you sent me to the Middle East with 20 pounds of C4 and a handful of assault
Fake being in the military is crazy. If they really seen you for the front line, it ain't gonna be no faking no more. You're gonna be really in a war.
rifles, war would be over. It'd be done. Give me a weekend.
Fuck wrong with him.
Well, you think yo ass Captain America, all right? What the hell is this guy talking about?
Send me to the Middle East, I'm gonna figure it out. No, you ain't.
And his dedication to actually going to the military is insane, stating that he has no other option in this shit. It's either military or prison.
Where I see it, it's Army or prison. And Plan B's lined up,
So I have the Army physical next week, and the Army feels like my life calling. I have no backup plan. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to prison. This is a guarantee. And my brother might be the reason that I can't join. And Ethan, you better hope you're not the reason, because if you are, you're the reason that I'm going to prison. I will find you and put my foot so far up your that I wear your prostate like a goddamn sock.
Well, you've been watching too many cartoons, man. What is
This nigga watched too much anime. He watched too much anime.
going on with you? Why are you talking like that? This is not your only two options in life, all right? You can do other things other than going to the military or going to prison. How about we open up Indeed.com and start applying to some jobs? And as he stated in that video, he has his military physical. All right?
Bro's acting like the military emailed him. Bro, we need you, bro. We need you, bro. We really need you, bro. No one needs you.
Right? And he actually applied to go to the military. He's getting his tattoos removed from his face. He's getting his blood work done. He's going to the recruitment office and talking about his experience. But in all honesty, this guy is not mentally stable to be anywhere in any type of military recruitment service. And it has gotten to the point where he is starting to LARP about taking people's lives.
Dude, I just about shot a little dude. I was chilling in my backyard, and people doing the yard, it was a tall white dude, a little and they came in the backyard, and I didn't know who the fuck it was, bro. I was reading through comments all day, you feel me, just people shitting on me, which whatever, but you know, I saw them and I didn't know who the fuck they were, so they asked me what fight style I'm about to use. I said buckshot, bitch. I told him, I said, I'm about to run, go get the gun. Who the fuck? He said, no, I do the yard. I said, oh, okay. I was about to pulpify his. Have you ever seen something get hit with buckshot? That shit turns you to orange juice at 10 feet.
Top 10 things that never happen. Also, if this did actually happen, you're insanely weird. You stated that you were going to shoot somebody because they were in the backyard with lawn tools doing the lawn,
In which you thought somewhere in your mind you were able to shoot them?
That ain't it.
and chat, after he uploads this weird ass video, he uploads another one stating that if you're going to the military and you don't want to take people's lives, you're weird.
If you're going into the military and you don't want to people, you're probably a fucking idiot. So anyway, fun story about the first time I saw something die. Me and my brother were driving home. He was driving in my car because I was drunk, and we hit a deer head on. Limped off into the woods and fucked my car up. Anyway, we make it back to the house. And my uncle's like, well, did it die? And we were like, we don't know. So next morning we go back, find the deer, and I think it was still alive. You know, it's kind of, and my uncle hops out and goes, all right, we're about to kill it, boys. Pulls out a Glock, and he's like, you ready? We're like, what? We're just standing there. He pulls it out and goes, boop, boop, boop. And I remember being like,
Telling this story to your viewers is actually insane, bro. You don't know if you got kids following you and what. He just saying anything.
oh shit. Anyway, that was the first time I saw something die. And like I said, hey, I'm going in the military, so I'm gonna have to anyway, right?
There's no way they're gonna actually let this guy into the military, right? Like, be honest with me here, right? There's no fucking way that this guy should be anywhere near any type of firearm throughout his entire life.
He is openly fantasizing about harming people and openly calling people out if you don't want to harm people.
Not everybody that goes to the military wants to take somebody's life.
This is some next level LARPing shit, bro. Am I playing Arma 3? Like, what the f am I actually watching?
Now, as you can see in these videos, man, Aubrey has a huge ego, all right? If you watch my last video, his ego is insane, and it is only getting worse over time. But something funny happened, all right? Aubrey is into boxing and mixed martial arts, and he uploaded a video talking about him being able to fight another person in a backyard boxing match.
So the haters can suck it because I just signed up for a boxing match and I'm ready, dude. The dude said he'll get me a guy and we're just gonna fucking duke it out, bro.
You know, he feeling himself, all right? He's a boxing guy, he's a mixed martial arts guy, and eventually he sees who his opponent is and he tries to ego him.
So I saw footage of the guy that I'm supposed to fight, and I was nervous, but now I'm not. He looks like a kid, dude. He looks like he just got out of high school, if that. I'm a 25-year-old man. I've been to jail, I fought grown men before, like this.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 4.
When I win, I'm not gonna feel good about this. I'm gonna feel so bad. I hope we become friends, and so that way, you know, it'll be kind of low stakes. We'll just kind of have fun, and we'll both learn from it, right?
Y'all can just tell in the video, he trying to lil bro his opponent. He like, oh man, after we fight, we can be friends. He looked like a kid in high school. When I win the fight, hopefully we can still have a relationship. And chat, after this, he goes to do the weigh-in, and they eventually get to the backyard boxing. And I'm here to tell it to you straight. This Joker proceeds to get his ass whooped. I don't know who this dude is in this fight, but he is beating the brakes off of Aubrey. I don't know if I can show it on YouTube, but throughout the entire fight, he's getting punched in the face, and it just looks like he didn't even know where he was at. God damn! And after the video is uploaded, Aubrey's ego is completely destroyed for a moment.
Hey, shout out that kid, Atticus. He's a good fighter. He won.
So you were just talking all that stuff to my, oh, he was like a high schooler. You about to little boy him in the ring. And now you got beat up. That goes to show. The loudest in the room was always the weakest in the room. It just goes to show.
It wasn't even close. I got hit in the face a lot. And I kind of liked it.
What?
I wish the kid had hit me hard.
Was he just about to say harder? Yo, bro.
Bro, I don't even look like I was in a fight. The point of being in a fight is afterwards you get to look like you were in a fight. That's the fucking best part. I don't even look like I was in a fight. Atticus, I like when you punch me in the face, and next time you need to hit me harder. I know you can, and I know you pulled your punches because you're a...
Bro, you sound like P. Diddy, bro. And then you talking about the kid look like he was in high school. You sound like Diddy.
nice fucking person.
Me personally, I saw the video. He wasn't pulling no punches, all right? He was kind of whooping your shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now, after this video, you would probably think, okay, he's not gonna upload any more videos about the fight, right? No. He proceeds to upload multiple videos asking for a rematch from this guy that just beat him up.
Next time that we fight, I want MMA, not just boxing. I want the whole shebang, and I want to have my ass beat, bro. I want to look bruised and battered up, all that shit. You know what I mean? I feel like with boxing, you can only cause so much damage, but if you can fucking knee and elbow, hell yeah, bro. Hit me with all that shit.
I don't know what planet you living on, but if you can barely box from what I just saw in that video, why on God's earth would you actually want to do MMA?
I feel like I need to get my look back. You know what I mean? It hurt the pride a little bit to lose to Atticus. So Atticus, I love you like a brother. I consider you a close friend now. You know what I mean? Let's run it back. Let's do MMA. You know, you can kick me, you can punch me, and I'm gonna try and eat that shit best as I can. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna try and just fucking run through you, brother.
Oh,
I wanna see what happens.
Man,
Let's do it.
If I had it my way, I'd get 2 helmets, put one on him, one on me, and then I just run through him, bro. I go helmet to helmet. I don't get, like, this shit's indestructible, bro. I'm a tight end. Come on.
Quit playing.
Atticus, I don't know who you are, but you done gave this Joker CTE. You done put something in them gloves, bro, because my God, what do you mean you're both gonna put helmets on and run at each other, bro? You're not a tight end. You're not in the NFL. Just take the L and move on, man. You keep going back and asking him to fight you again in MMA. We gonna wear helmets, we're gonna do this, bro. You lost, all right? You're a human being at the end of the day. It's okay to be wrong, all right? It's okay to have this high ego and come down the earth. It's not the end of the world, man. And as you boys know, Aubrey has a ton of theories on how to save the world. He's uploaded videos on how to save the moon, save the earth, save the sun, and he uploaded a video recently talking about how we're going to travel through the event horizon of a black hole.
So while the Elon Musks of the world are trying to get to Mars, I'm proving that we can pass through the event horizon of a black hole.
Why?
I feel like you guys are at step 1, I'm at step 10. I have a lot of ideas about a lot of things, and I don't know which I should share first because the most pressing issue, i.e. climate change, the moon problem, and then the asteroid problem, I've given you, and they made fun of me for that. Found a way to pass through.
You just got did dirty in a boxing match, bro. You think I'm about to listen to you how to say the word? You couldn't even say yourself in a boxing match.
The event horizon of a black hole. Now, there's a lot that I have to go over, so bear with me. Our universe is a spherical tesseract. When you think of a tesseract, all of our tesseracts are cuboid. The universe isn't cuboid, it's spherical. A black hole is a sphere. So our universe is a black hole, and there are black holes within our universe are just layers of the tesseract inward, and I assume that there are black holes outside of our universe that are combining, and so on and so forth. It's an infinite loop going outward and inward, but we're only concerned about going inward because as far as we're concerned, we cannot pass the event horizon outside of our universe, so we're pretty much trapped in here, but we can go inward, which technically there are 2 infinities, going inward and outward. Compounding black hole theory that I came up with basically states that all of the black holes within our universe will eventually combine. The suns die, creating black holes combine, Big Bang again. Are we all on the same page? You could technically pass through the event horizon of a black hole if you got in the middle of 2 combining black holes. What? Essentially, the gravity wells or the gravitational pull of each black hole would weaken enough to where something could maybe hypothetically pass through into the new absorbed universe, right? Like a solar system, for example. So if we got to the point one day where we could guide our solar system into the middle of 2 combining black holes, then theoretically we wouldn't have to worry about the event horizon passing over us.
Wow, man.
I'm not trying to throw down your idea, but this sounds insanely crazy, all right? The nearest black hole of the Earth is over 1,500 light years away, meaning that if you were going at the speed of light, the fastest measure of movement in the universe, it would still take you 1,500 years to get there. You said that stars become black holes. Not every single star in the universe will become a black hole. The only stars that are able to turn into black holes are super massive stars. Stars that are hundreds, if not thousands of times larger than our own sun. And then number 3, why? Why would we want to pass through a black hole? Because there's an infinite universe somewhere behind it. Why? Why would we want to go through a black hole, bro? That doesn't make sense. How does that save humanity? How does that save anything? Why would we want to go through a fucking black hole? I love this guy. I love Aubrey, all right? There is no one on earth that could come up with a more insane theory than this guy. And as you boys know, he already stated that he abandoned his child to save the world. And a lot of people have been giving him backlash over that, and he hasn't been reacting to that well.
Put it this way, gang. What do I have that's good to give the kid other than money? Nothing. So even if it comes back to the kid's mind, the only thing I will ever give is money. Because
what do you have to give the kid being a good dad?
if I'm physically there, like, what do you idiots, if I'm involved in the kid's life in any way, what good do I have to give it? Nothing. PTSD, that's the only thing I have to give it. Like, I'm doing everybody in the situation a favor by uninvolving myself and going and fucking off to Syria or some shit. You guys are fucking morons. You get that? Stop fucking talking about the kid, bro. It's not mine, and if it is, I do not give a single f, bro. When I go to the army, they'll make me pay child support, and they'll take a huge percent and give it to her, whatever the f, if DHR doesn't take the kid away from her, because she's a bad mother. So no, I don't give it. I hope DHR takes it and puts the kid into a family that actually loves it, because I sure as hell don't. So stop
fucking talking about?
Now, Aubrey, you are right about one thing. When you do go to the military, them child support dudes are gonna eat your check up. I'm telling you this right now. This is why we don't have kids with people we don't like, Chad, all right? Please, wear your helmet. And I'm starting to agree with a lot of y'all that were stating this in the last video. Maybe it is for the betterment of the child that he's actually not in her life. I hate to say that, but this guy is not mentally stable. And I feel like if there is one thing he's right about, maybe it is not being in his child's life. I just don't think he'll have a good connection with the child, and I also don't think he's mentally mature enough to actually take care of another human being outside of himself. But he goes on to upload one of the weirdest videos on his page stating that he feels bad for anybody that actually wants kids.
Anyone who wants to have kids and thinks to themselves, yeah, let's make more of me in the world, you're a fucking psycho. That's the craziest shit I've ever fucking heard. I fucked up and had a kid. That was my mistake. I messed up. I realize it. Now I gotta deal with the consequences. But people that want to do that shit, God, you guys are fucking psycho. I saw a mom and a kid today at the soccer field shooting around. You know, the kid was probably like 8 or something. I don't know. I don't know ages that well. Anyway, it was young and they would shoot and switch. And I was thinking, God, that must fucking suck for you, dude.
Ain't bullying people that want to have kids. Is he making fun of people that want to have kids? It just don't make sense, bro.
That sucks to suck, bro. She was one of those people that's just a fucking psycho and wants to make more of herself, which that's fucking crazy, dude. No, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, gang. This take was terrible, all right? Off rip, you do have a child that you do not take care of. And secondly, why are we judging a mom at a soccer field actually taking care and playing with their kid? I don't know, man. That just kind of sounded really weird that you were looking at a mom and her daughter having fun at a soccer field. And the only thing that you could think about is, oh man, they life must suck. No, bro, they're having a good time. They're having fun. She's actually taking care of her daughter. Something that you have failed to do yet, okay? I just feel like you judging another parent when you're a parent yourself and you're not in your kid's life is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Aubrey, that's not it. But as of right now, we really don't know if he's going to the military. But he's still doing his side adventures. He's boxing. He's still talking about how he's not taking care of his kid. He's still talking about his space theories, and he actually raps about his life. He uploaded a rap song, and I think it's kind of interesting.
Hey, I'm a hometown hero and I'm cool with the plugs. I can pull up anywhere and everybody show me love. I've been doing everything except dealing out drugs. So if I catch you talking shit, I'ma hit you with some slugs.
Okay.
I'm being on the run, so I'm scared of Johnny Law.
But
I ain't got to worry about a dog.
Wait, what?
She wouldn't give a pause. So if I see that bitch again, backhand to the jaw. I know niggas on the east who could get a wax slatting. Fools up north, I just know they got my back. And the white folks hate it cause they know a black. But when I code switch, I can make them bump my track.
Man,
You talking all this and you think you going to the military?
Aubrey is such an interesting person. I can't lie, all right? He was kind of killing it until he brought up his daughter and his baby mama. I was like, all right. But like I said, man, we don't know if he's going to the military yet. Shout out to Aubrey, man. He's definitely an interesting character. I enjoy watching his videos to some extent. I can't lie. But yeah, lads, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to the coalition, man. Look at all.
Come on, bro. Stop running yourself. I don't get that much views in.